Hi, I'm Miriam Cates. I'm the Member of Parliament for Penistone and Stocksbridge. Yesterday was the state opening of Parliament, where normally the Queen makes a speech in Parliament about all the different bills, the different laws that the government's going to bring in over the next year. Now, sadly, yesterday the Queen wasn't able to attend. Prince Charles gave the speech instead, but of course it was a really historic moment, being the 70th year of the Queen's reign. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the 38 different bills that are going to be introduced, but I just thought I'd pick out a few that will be of interest to people in my constituency in Penistone and Stocksbridge. Now, obviously, the thing that's on everybody's mind at the moment is the cost of living, particularly energy prices going up, and the government has announced a lot of short-term support, so £22 billion of short-term support for households, including a £1 billion household support fund that you can apply for through your local authority. But some of these bills were about changing the long-term strategy so that we have long-term security in energy, we can keep prices down in the long term and wages up. So one of the bills that is of particular importance is the Energy Security Bill, which is about producing more of our energy at home here in Britain to keep costs down and make sure that we've got a secure long-term supply. We also had the Levelling Up and Regeneration Bill, which is all about giving power to local leaders to attract investment and grow the local economy, to drive productivity and wages up locally, which is something I think we desperately need in South Yorkshire. Then we had the Schools Bill, and a recent survey showed that 35% of employers think that poor literacy and numeracy skills make their business less productive. And so one of the things that we can do is improve standards in school, help get more kids into school that struggle with long-term absence, and that's exactly what the Schools Bill is going to do. And then we had the Higher Education Bill, which is going to see the lifelong loan entitlement put in place. So that means that adults are going to be able to retrain, reskill at any different point in their life with this lifelong loan entitlement that will help them to improve the skills, move into more productive, better paid jobs. And of course, again, that's something that's going to be really important for people in South Yorkshire, many of whom didn't have the educational opportunities when they were younger, or who've seen industry and business change so much during their lives that need to reskill. We've also got the Procurement Bill. Now, when we were in the EU, it was very difficult for smaller British companies to win big government contracts, deliver big projects. The purpose of the Procurement Bill is to make it easier for smaller companies to get those contracts. And I'm going to be particularly pushing for the steel industry, the British steel industry, to be able to win some of those contracts and get preferment. So particularly places like Stocksbridge Specialty Steels in my constituency, to be able to win some of those really important government contracts. So I'm not going to go through all the 33 other bills that are being brought through Parliament, but I will be keeping constituents updated as we go through the year. And I'm really keen to hear from constituents thoughts about those bills, any amendments they think should be made. Please do contact me through my constituency office.